What's going on, guys? Yeah, today we're going to be doing the Jingle Bells 2 event. This time we do have 100 floors, of course, so gonna take a little bit of time to actually get through. We have some of the Christmas balls. We got the yellow, the blue, experience jar, wound damage. They're not giving us too much. I mean, they did give us a gold star. A mutant, which is Zeo, I already have, so I don't really need that. Reactor token is nice. Galactic zone I do need. So basically 70 through 90 is what I need. Everything else is just extra. I am going to try to get through this as fast as possible. I am going out of town tomorrow for Christmas, of course, so I thought I might as well get this done today and try to finish it. So it should take about an hour or two. I do also have to get a ton of other stuff done before I leave, so let's try to get through this as fast as possible. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. Do you know how to get all of the red balls? The inbox gifts is the best way to actually get them. So just yeah, just send a bunch of gifts and that's it. You should be perfectly fine. We're gonna keep all of the tags because I am going to also be making some videos for PvP for the next like 2 maybe 3 days. I know it resets in like a day and a few hours or something like that, but I'm not gonna be here to actually make a video for it for when it resets, so probably won't have videos out. I mean, I'm gonna have videos out for the next couple days, but I won't have anything for like the new events because there's a ton of stuff that resets till probably the day after Christmas, because we're leaving tomorrow, coming back. Either we're coming back the day after Christmas or maybe that night. I don't know. Whenever we get back, I'll start making a ton of videos for you guys. So yeah, because we have this, which actually resets PvP. We have Anime Ninja and a ton of other things that actually reset as well. So yeah, the Christmas balls, all you gotta do is go and send gifts. That's the best way to get them. You can actually make them as well, depending on which one you're trying to make. You don't know me, but you got a notification. Have I ever played King's Raid? Yes, I have. I think I made like one video for it. Most of the times, I just test out the game, see if they're people that are gonna like it, and stick to the ones I like playing. So, like the Fairy Tale game I've been playing, Hunter x Hunter. I've been playing that a lot, even though people don't really like watching them. If I enjoy playing the game, I'm gonna play it. So that's basically how I do it. Some of the games I do play because people want to see and stuff like that. So yeah, it's all depends on what I'm doing. I do have other games that I have been playing. I just haven't uploaded them. I have to though. I gotta start uploading more. You're playing this on tablet. I do like the tablet version. It's just the download for that thing is so much. Like if you guys play Bleach Brave Souls, I have that downloaded, and like my tablet just doesn't have enough room for all these games. Like Bleach by itself is like close to like 3 gigs, which is insane. What else is there? There's DBZ Dokkan Battle. I have both the global and the regular one, so that takes up a ton of space. Yeah, like just these games in general just eat a ton of space. Even though I have no, I was gonna say 250, but I don't. I have, I think, which one did I get? 120? I think it's 120. Something like that. I have a ton of space. It's just everything I have downloaded, it just no room at all whatsoever. I don't know what these games use all that space for, but you need my help in breeding a mutant. Breeding is best if you have a level 3 first off, and then depending on what mutant you're going to be breeding, you might be able to breed it, you might not be, because only certain mutants are breedable unless you have the mutant itself. So do I like it? MGG? I like it. I've been playing it for like 3-4 years now. I was actually playing it until the day, well, I was going to play it till the day we thought it was going to end, and even then I was still playing it. So even when everybody thought the game was going to be done and stuff like that, I was still playing it. It's because I like playing the game. and I like the mutants and stuff like that, but it all depends. That's why with PvP, if you guys notice, some PvP seasons I have a video out every day for PvP, and then some I don't play it at all, because if I'm not gonna be in the mood to play PvP, I don't play it, because it's just not gonna be a good video. So, and then there's some days where I'll sit there and play for 2 to 3 hours, and yeah, so it all depends. Like here right now, I do want to get the event done before I leave. I want to get some PvP videos done, even though it's resetting. Just enough for like 2 days. So tomorrow, the 24th and the 25th. Even though it resets on Christmas, I think it resets on Christmas. It resets at night or morning. It's like 12 at night or something. I don't know. The reset times on these are pretty insane. But yeah, I play this because I like it. So that's basically about it. Like Anime Ninja, if you guys have noticed, if you guys watch that, I don't really play it as much. I just like buying the characters. That's basically about it. So yeah, some of the games I don't know, I give up on them and stuff like that. So Captain Bag of I don't remember. There is a certain breed that you have to do to breed that character. I'm not too sure of the breed. Let me check. Let's see. Captain Vagabonds is going to be a certain character. Where is he? Where are the breeds? Oh, here we go. You can use Captain Wrench Fury plus the Darkseer. Nordic Nightmare and Undead Dragon are probably going to be the best two to use. And remember, it's going to take more than 1 or 2 breeds for you to actually get it. Mutants like that, where there is a recipe to actually create them, they take a while to actually make. So yeah, you're not going to get it on the first try, trust me. Or you might be lucky enough to actually get it on the first try, but that's basically the recipe. They do sell that one a lot in the shop though, so you could wait for that as well. My favorite mutant, probably X-27, just because I use it the most, so I see it the most. The fastest way to level is going to be your Evo. So make sure you're focusing on your Evo. Don't worry about the mutants. Don't worry about buying the packs or buying this or that. Worry about getting your Evo level as high as possible. Because with a high Evo level, you're able to do all of the events. You're able to do PvP. Yeah. And then you make sure you guys, if you guys are looking for I don't know, there's a few ways to actually grow your account fast. It depends. It depends on how you want to do it. So first off, add a ton of people so you get a ton of gifts, so that way you get a ton of credits, passes, orbs, all that stuff, what you're going to need. So that's a plus. Make sure you grow your rooftop to have it all open, have zones in every single one, and put characters in all of them. And then of course, depending on your Evo, you're going to want to max out those characters as fast as possible. All of them on your rooftop. So that way you're getting as much credits as possible per hour, and you're going to use those credits for PvP, you're going to use those credits to buy passes, you're going to use those credits to buy Evo levels. So there's a few ways to make your account a lot stronger. It depends on what you want to do, but those are probably the simplest. Just grow your rooftop, make sure you have everything open, so that way you can get as much credits as possible. They give you the zones in the event. Like right now we're going to get a galactic one, so that's 400,000 that it can max out to. So that is a ton of credits if you just let it build up. And you're going to use those credits either to buy passes, to buy more Evo levels. It's better to use credits early on because it doesn't cost that much for your Evo levels. Like mine is almost at a billion, my bad. $1 billion per level. Even at 80%, it's like 200-300 million. So Yeah, it's pretty expensive. Can I type in the chat? You mean the characters? Here, I'll give you the link for... If you guys are ever looking for characters or anything like that, it's just best to look online. Just go to that website. It'll show you everything you need for characters. And you can actually look at other characters there as well. It's the easiest way to check stuff. Or you can look for YouTube videos. The only reason I don't have videos for certain characters like that is because I just never did it, even though I should have. But there are other people who have, so maybe I should go back. I'm thinking about going back and doing every single character I missed, because I missed a ton of characters back then. Because I wasn't making videos of characters, how to breed them, stuff like that. I was just doing random breeds, which hit real good. I don't know why, people like it. PvP and stuff like that, so MGG sucks. They'll sell Big Boss for dollars. You can actually get him in the slots, so yeah, there was a ton of ways to get him. He was in multiple events where it didn't cost anything, and you can still get him in the slots, which, I mean, it's all luck, so there's that, but you can still get him. Yeah, I don't have him. Even though I could have got him multiple times. He was like 3K at one point, and they had him multiple times. So you just gotta wait. Even if they're selling a character for, let's say, I don't know, whatever they're gonna sell it for, all you have to do is wait, and it'll come back around at some point. So that's basically all you have to do. Like, I'm missing a ton of characters. Like, I still don't have the plumber, which is old, very old character, and has been in the shop multiple times. The only reason I haven't bought it is because every time it's in the shop, it's for a pack with 3-4 other characters that I don't need. So I'm gonna spend extra gold just to buy it just for one character, even though I get gold back for completing. No, I don't get gold back for completing that bingo. I get a mutant for completing that bingo. So it's all about waiting, because it will always come back around. They'll always bring back characters, so all you have to do is wait, and that's it. Plus, you could actually got Big Boss during the Mutant Madness event, where they were selling characters for 35 gold a piece. So a ton of people got them in there. So I don't know. There's ways around spending a ton of money to get characters. Anyone know there will be reward mean when you play Celsius Heroes? I don't know. I haven't actually talked. I need to actually get in contact with the people that are running Mutants. I have their info. I haven't done it yet because first I've been busy, and yeah, YouTube right now is just a mess. Seriously, it's so bad right now. I just gotta start putting out videos like I used to, which is gonna suck because a ton of people just unsubscribe and stuff like that when you do that, but it's the best way to, one, get views, two, get new subscribers. It's just the best way for right now, because right now the algorithm is so bad. Even though it's like the holidays, everyone's off and stuff like that, it's just still really bad, which it kind of sucks, but we'll get through it, I guess. Just continue making videos. I like doing it too. Like, I would stream a lot more. It's just I live with other people and it gets really noisy. And yeah, I just don't want to make a video with a ton of background noise and people yelling, or my niece and nephew over and there's just a ton of background noise. Because I'm set up in the living room. It's the best place for the desk, because it's a big desk. I have both my screens, my computer, monitor, or my modem and stuff like that. So, plus I have the Xbox and stuff, so it gets really noisy because everyone's coming through the living room. So, yeah, that's why I don't stream as much. I mean, I would stream a lot more, but it all depends. Like right now, no one's home, but I think my sister should be coming back here in probably within the hour, honestly. But We'll see. Yeah, I'm just trying to get videos done for the next couple of days. I do have a ton of videos recorded. It's insane how many videos I have recorded that I haven't even put out because if you guys don't know, I play a ton of different games. Like I download games, like I see them all the time, and I'll play them. I'll record the video because I'm playing it. I might as well record, and then I'll never post it. I don't know why I do that. Before I was more. I would get them out a lot. Like I'd put out a ton of videos at once, or I was on top of it. Now I'm just like, I'll do it when I do it. Because every time I put out a video, I get hit with that damn little yellow money sign, which is limited to no ads on YouTube. And it stays that way for hours or sometimes days, and then it gets set back. And by that time, it's just like, there's no point in having uploaded that video. It's so bad. Bio, why don't you do why don't I have a face cam? Because it's more work. Honestly, that's the only reason. It's more work for me to set up a webcam, then I gotta record that, then I gotta make sure that syncs up with the audio, make sure that syncs up with the video. It's more editing, and right now I just don't have the time to do all that stuff. I barely get stuff done now, so imagine if I had to do a face cam and stuff like that. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but it's just too much work for right now. At some point I will, though. I have to. It's probably a good time to do it during probably the best time to do it is when you're live streaming, so maybe I'll get one and start doing it when I'm live streaming, and that's the only time I'll do it. I don't know. And half the time I'm not even dressed up. Like right now I'm wearing my freaking PJs because yeah, I gotta get a ton of videos done. I still gotta go clean because we're leaving, and then I gotta cook. Oh my god, that just reminds me I gotta cook. Yeah, I should have put it on before I started streaming. I just remembered, like literally right now. So yeah, there's just stuff I have to do. Even though I don't have to work, I don't have to do anything right now because of the holiday season and we're going out of town and stuff. Still a ton of stuff to do. But yeah, I thought I might as well get this done and out of the way so I don't have to worry about it. When I go out of town, I can just relax and stuff, even though I'm probably not going to because I'm like most likely going to be on my phone. I don't know if I should take my tablet. I doubt I will. What do I think about what? OSU? You're buying reactor tokens to complete the Western. What is the reactor currently? I think it's the movie one, isn't it? I don't know. I already have all the reactors finished apparently. So far I haven't seen a reactor where I need a character, which is pretty good on my part. And I do have like 40 tokens. So whenever we get a new one, I will be doing that video, of course. But yeah, I just got to start making more videos. Find games that hit like. Before I had quite a few different series that were really good, like Naruto Spirit or Naruto, what was it called? I don't even remember anymore. There's just a ton of different ones. Now it's just Mutants and like Bleach sometimes. I do Dokkan Battle, but I do it just because I like playing it. So even if I don't get a ton of views, I still play it. And there's always a ton of new games coming out. Like they just released another mobile game for One Piece, which I still haven't played, and I doubt I'll get to in the next couple of days. I don't know, there's just a ton of stuff. Check it out on YouTube. Alright, I'll look into it. Is it worth it to buy reactor tokens? Yes. Even if, yeah, of course. If you have the gold, buy it. Even if you're running low, because a reactor token is worth a lot more than 50 gold. That reminds me, I gotta buy the box for today, and I am gonna be missing the next like 3 days worth of boxes, which really sucks. But the only box I actually need is the very last one, which is the 12th day. So that's the one I need, and that's where you actually get the mutant. So, if you guys are wondering, if you go to, I forgot which video it is. I think it's the one where I show you the Xmas boxes or something. There's a list. You can actually look on Facebook as well. There's a list of each of the boxes and what they contain. But I am going to be missing the next couple of days. Well, I might not miss tomorrow, just because I can probably get that done before I leave. But I have no idea what time we're leaving. So, yeah, I'm just trying to get videos done and uploaded before I take off. So, that way, at least there's something out. I am trying to catch up on my fairy tale videos, because I am behind a couple videos on that. Hunter x Hunter, I'm behind like 5 videos. Spiritual Awakening, which is the Bleach game, I'm behind on that. I have like 5 videos or 6 maybe that date back like a month ago. So yeah, I'm pretty behind. But I did like 3 hours of editing yesterday. No, probably longer than that. No, I think I spent literally all day editing yesterday just to get videos done. So we'll see what I can actually get done and uploaded. And I gotta schedule it all. I just have a ton of stuff to get done, man. Plus, I kind of want to start doing more YouTube. Like before, I think last year it was about when I stopped doing daily. Just because it was so much. Like I couldn't get anything else done. Like couldn't go out, couldn't go to the movies, stuff like that. When if you guys ever do YouTube and you guys are doing that stuff daily, it's not really that hard. It's just very, whoops, wrong spot. It's just very, very, very time consuming. So, you won't really have time to do stuff during. All right, we have enough because it's 500,000. We're almost about to level, but I doubt we'll level with this. So, let me just go grab this. But yeah, it's very time consuming. So, sometimes I just don't do stuff, which kind of sucks. But lately, I haven't been working on YouTube as much. I do have to now, especially with the whole limited and no ads. I make basically enough to pay the internet, which really sucks. Because before, that's what I used to do with the YouTube. I used to do giveaways. I used to do a ton of them. I used to top up on a ton of different games and stuff like that for videos, stuff like that. But now, yeah, you can't even do that. It's insane. So I just gotta work on it. Just gotta keep going through videos, upload daily, get on a schedule to where I can actually upload every single day, and it'll be perfectly fine. Because I noticed a ton of people have just been like quitting YouTube or not doing as much anymore and stuff like that. But I enjoy it. It's fun. And I don't have to worry about everything else, so. You have 13 tokens now. If you can get one more, you probably don't have enough gold. Never mind. I was gonna say you could probably just buy the other one. Sometimes I did that as well. Yeah, hopefully you get the characters you're looking for. How do you get the gold makers? You mean the forge and the furnaces? The best way currently to get them is the bingo. There are multiple forges and furnaces in said bingo. I got most of mine when they were on sale, and I doubt they're gonna ever sell them again. But if they do, they usually sell them for like 20 bucks now. So they're like 15 or 20 bucks. So basically, save up and hope you can buy some of them, because they're the best way to get stuff done. Sometimes they give them away in events. But I think the best way currently is the bingo, because they have multiple forges and furnaces. So go look in there, see what lines you have to get, and see what mutants are in those, and just buy those mutants every time you see them. And basically, at some point you'll get a forge or furnace, which makes you more gold. That is the best way to get them currently. Yeah, bingo is the best way. Just go in there and look. I don't know. I'm like, hold up. Let me check real quick. I'm close to one of them. I don't think these older ones have them. Yeah, these older ones are just gold. So So worry about that. I think they start around here. Yeah, so here's the first one. Furnace. You got to get all these mutants, and then you get a furnace. Then the next one I think is on this one. It's right here, which I'm still missing 2 characters. They have one on this one, I believe, as well. Yeah, it's right here. So, we have the newest mutant that they're gonna add in, which it was blocked a couple days ago. SK. So, whenever that comes out, I have to buy it, and then all we need is this one, which I haven't actually seen as well. So, there you go. There's another furnace there. Some of these other ones have them as the actual reward, so you just got to complete that. I think this one has it, so the events one, so you're going to try to collect all those characters. The silver's Amazons, those don't have it. I don't think the platinum one has it. That one doesn't have it. That one doesn't have it. The heroic one doesn't have it, although they need to add these mutants in already because I want to complete that. And the winter one doesn't have it, but you get gold, so I don't know, just look on which, whoops, wrong one. You just gotta look on which characters you need. So basically all you do, get the characters you need, build up the gold, buy more Evo levels, and yeah, that's basically it. You just gotta keep going and keep going. Or maybe get lucky in the jackpots and yeah, maybe you'll get lucky. Which is the easiest one to get it in? I don't know. It depends on how lucky you get, because you got to remember some of the characters you could get in events. So remember when they had the Mutant Madness event? Some of those characters were in that. So if you actually got some of the ones you need, you just got to go look in the bingo and see which one's easiest for you. For like mine, if you seen, I had 2 mutants that I had to get. I had the newest one that they're going to be adding in sometime soon, and that Franken one. So once I get those 2, if I have to spend 4,000 to get it, I'll spend 4,000. If I have to spend 6, I'll spend 6, because 50 gold for basically ever for the next, like, so it's I think it's 50 gold every 2 days for however long the game's gonna be out, basically. So you'll earn that gold back and more. That's the best way to do it, unless they have them on sale at some point, which you never know, they could. They could have them on sale. Who knows, honestly. I think Furnace is 50 gold every 2 days, and Forge is, I forgot which is which. One's every 2 days you get 50 gold, and then the smaller one is 12 hours for 10 gold, or 5 or something like that. I don't know, I'll go check it in a second. I think it's 5. I don't know. I just grab it and don't even worry about how much I'm getting. Yeah, I think it's 5 gold every 12 hours. Or is it 10? No, it's 5. It's 5. Yeah, it's 5. Okay. So Forge is 5 every 12? I don't know. I only have 4 of those. And then the Furnace is the best one, which is 50 every 2 days. But then you got to make sure you get on every 2 days to grab it. So yeah, just make sure you get on, grab that, and it builds up. It builds up really, really fast, honestly. Even if you have 3 of them, that's 150 gold every 2 days. And all you have to do is keep building up and keep building up. Like currently right now I have 800 every 2 days, which is insane. If I can get 4 more, that'll be 1,000 every 2 days, which is a ton of gold. Basically I can just start buying characters and stuff like that, which is what usually happens with most of my gold. I end up buying characters which I don't need. But yeah, you guys should be focusing on your Evo. Evo is probably the best thing to focus on. The higher the Evo, the better off you're going to be. Especially for events, because you'll be able to get them done. Like if your Evo's only like 10 or 20, just start getting that thing up as high as possible. And then depending on your level, the first 150 levels are capped at a certain amount of experience, and then after that it starts doubling like crazy. So yeah, just watch out for that. So make sure you guys use that gold wisely and just don't buy random characters that you don't need, or Just random stuff that's not gonna help you. Because it's gonna get a lot harder to level the higher you actually go. Like for me, the next level is we're almost at 1,000,000 experience per level, which is insane. Which I think it's like for 150 it's capped at like 80,000 or something. But yeah, you can get gold from leveling, which is only 50. Honestly, they really need to up the amount of gold you get from leveling, the higher you get. Like, not a lot. I mean, they don't have to add like crazy amounts of gold, but they could up it to like 75. Like, if I'm getting 1,000,000 experience, I should get more than 50 gold, honestly, because that's a ton of passes, a ton of stuff you're actually spending to get said level. It's insane. But yeah, I doubt they'll ever do that. I don't know. They need to add more ways to get gold besides leveling and furnaces and forges and stuff like that. They do need to add more buildings, more stuff where we're actually spending more gold instead of just Evo. I don't know. There's a ton of stuff that they could actually do, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. I like the new winter characters though. They were pretty nice. They gave us 2 of them for credits, which was really nice. And then the other 2 you had to buy for 2,000 gold apiece, which I bought all 4, of course. I thought it was really nice because they actually changed the skills to actually be more Christmassy or wintry, which was nice. And of course they added in the winter bingo, so they didn't have to give us that. I'm hoping to add in more bingos, honestly, because that's like the only way to get stuff currently besides events and stuff. Especially for people that aren't actually paying anything. But yeah, they need to start adding in more stuff for us to get done. I don't know. I'm hoping for a division. And if they start lowering the character costs, I would start buying them a lot more. Because I used to buy all the characters when they came out, because they were only like $2. Like, basically like a coffee. Instead of buying a coffee, I'd buy a character. Now they're $10, which I'm like, I don't really want to pay $10 per character. Like, I know other games do that, but that was the reason I like Mutants so much, because they didn't charge insane amount of prices for characters that are going to be obsolete in a couple of characters later. Can I explain how to make a mutant your tag? Alright, so a little bit confusing, but basically it's the highest rated mutant, so depending on if you have platinums or golds. Event characters like I shouldn't really call them event characters. I don't know what to call them. Characters like Big Boss or stuff like that that don't actually have a star, they're still considered platinum mutants. So they would be your tag if you max them out. So basically, all you have to do is max out a character. So whatever character you have, like Colossus, see he doesn't have a platinum, he can still be your tag, even though I have other platinums. But it's gonna be the last mutant out of your incubator. So if you go over here and check the incubator, like if I pulled this character out and it was a platinum, and I leveled it to my max level, it would be my tag. So it's the last mutant out of this that is higher than all of the other characters. Where is Colossus? And that is considered a platinum, or like this one doesn't have a platinum star, but it's still considered a platinum. And then your bar right here, this experience bar, has to be max. So like right now, as you can see, Colossus doesn't have a full bar. But once I max this bar out, he'll be my tag because he was the last one out. I think Exilroth is the next level character that I currently have that would be my tag if I maxed him. I don't even know where he is. He might be over here actually. So if I actually go check him, even though he's 199, he's not at he has no experience. So he therefore wouldn't be my tag because Colossus has more experience. So it's basically the last mutant out of the incubator with max level, with max amount of experience. So an older character cannot be your tag if you have a newer character that's a higher level and the bar's already full. That's basically going to be your tag. So if you're making mutants and you plan to make like 3 or 4 different platinums or whatever, make the lowest or the slowest mutant with the highest attack the last mutant you pull out of the incubator, because then I'll be your tag for whenever you max it out. Yeah, it's pretty simple. It's just they made it really complicated for some reason. I have no idea why. I'm hoping that Celsius Online adds in a building or somewhere where you could place a mutant and then that'll be your tag, because that's a lot easier than explaining how to make a tag. And then for people that just barely started, they have no idea. They just start making a ton of mutants and there's nowhere that explains what your tag is or how to make it a mutant your tag. So, but I've been playing long enough to where, I mean, we figured it out pretty early on, but yeah, it's basically the highest level mutant that you have that is considered whatever star. I'm going off of platinums because that's the highest. But yeah, that's basically it. You just gotta max out. So whatever character you max out last, that is your last character out of the incubator. Which kind of sucks that the way they did it. I don't know why they did it that way. Because if you're making new characters all the time, you're gonna have to keep changing your tag over and over and over, and it gets really annoying. So that's usually why people stick with certain characters. Like, if you guys are wondering why I don't level up a ton of characters, 1, it takes forever to get to 200. 2, I have to be careful on which character actually max out because I don't want it to be my tag. Because I get mad when people have shitty tags, so therefore I can't have a shitty tag. How do you breed it? You have to have it to breed it. Yeah, I mean, he was in PvE, he was in PvP, he was in slots, he was in a ton of events. If you didn't get him in any of those, then you basically have to wait for him to come back around because you can't actually breed him with any characters that are out. There's only 20 legendary mutants that you can actually breed, like Buck, like Zizinger, and stuff like that. There's not a long list, but those are the only characters you can breed. Everybody else, you have to have the tag, or you have to have the character to make it a. You have to for it to breed. Like Colossus, you can't breed. There are certain characters you cannot breed. You have to either buy them or get them from events and stuff. So how many times did I upgrade my Evo? I upgraded it 1 time because I didn't have enough. So there are certain characters that you can actually breed. I don't know how it picks though. What are some of the characters? There are characters that are breedable, but for most of the event or characters that you have to buy, you have to have them to breed them, which kind of sucks. But like Thor, you can actually breed because he's one of them. I think they give us X20 or is X27. I haven't even looked at that list in ages, so I'm not too sure what the list looks like. I don't remember all the 20 mutants. But mutants like Colossus, you can't breed. You have to make them. Exoloroth, you would have to have him to breed him. Like these guys right here, Drawl, stuff like that, you have to actually have said character to breed them. Unless there's a breeding event. If there's a breeding event, then those characters become characters that you can breed. So, Like they had the breeding event recently where you could actually make quite a few different mutants. I only did like a few breeds because it was really expensive, but you could actually make some of the mutants. So you just gotta either wait for those or buy them. Yeah, when they added in the 20 characters that you could breed together, oh my god, that was insane because the pool grew by like a lot because there was already a lot of characters that you could breed when you were breeding, and then they added in those 20 more, and then it became bigger. But I mean, at some point they're probably gonna add in more, which it kind of sucks, but at the same time, it does help out people that are a lot lower. So for people that are a lot higher, I usually think about if I was just barely starting off. So because you got to remember, there's a ton of new players. There's players like me that play a long time, stuff like that. So I mean, they can't please everybody, but I think breeding events are the best way for people to breed characters that they couldn't breed before, instead of just throwing them all in a list. Because if they keep growing that list, it's gonna become a lot harder. Like currently, there's probably like 50 plus other characters that you can breed besides the one you're trying to breed. So yeah, I'll accept people after I'm done. I'll go through and look through the requests. I gotta actually clear out a ton of requests because I think I'm about to hit max or something. Happy holidays to you too. How long have I been playing since the game came out? 2012? I don't know. Whenever it came out, I don't remember when it came out. It's been that long that I don't remember. Like 4 years, 5 years now. I don't remember. Whenever the game came out, I think it came out in like September. No, I don't know. It came out one of the later months, but I basically started when it came out. I made my first video I think in October. Because I created a new account because I had an older account. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make videos on this. So I created a new account, which is the account I'm playing on currently. And ever since then, I've been playing on this account on every game I play. So, or that lets me play on this one. Heroic mutants are good depending on the character. Like even though they have that extra slot for an orb, mutants like Colossus are just powerhouses. So even with that extra orb, they still can't compete with like certain characters. But it all depends. Like there are heroics that are really good, and if you put a pretty good team together, they'll be perfectly fine. But you got to remember, most of the heroic mutants are pretty old compared to the newer characters, and with the newer characters, they got to keep making them stronger. So that's why we had that whole thing where they made characters stats try to even out a little bit because it was pretty bad in terms of character stats. Like the older characters were really bad, and then of course all the newer characters are going to be good, which continues to be the case. Like all the newer well, not all the newer characters are going to be good, but they slowly have to make them better and better. So at some point they're gonna have to fix it again. But yeah, heroics are pretty good for tag. Like it depends on like your tag. You have to want to have a tank. So I don't know. What's a heroic mutant that's a really good tank? And the reason for that is when you have a heroic that is a tag, you can put in 3 attack orbs at level 4, which increases its freaking attack like crazy. The Surfer can still take down Colossus, but then that's because of its gen. You gotta remember, gen also plays a factor. Like Space Surfer can get bodied by a mutant that it's gonna be weak against. So Surfer is strong against Colossus because it is a good matchup. Like if you changed out Colossus for somebody else, I don't know the surfers. I think it's Galactic. Whatever. But basically, like you get a 50% boost. You can see the stats right here. So 25%, even at 25% on mutants and like Colossus, Surfer, Big Boss, stuff like that. That's a big boost. But then you got to like 50% as well. So Necro mutants are gonna body Surfer. So, and then if it attacks back, if you have like, I think it's Surfer. What is it? Surfer something. Surfer is Galactic. Galactic Cyber. So look at that. If you have a Necro, it basically it's 25% against Cyber, and then 50% versus Galactic. So I mean, like let's see what mutants we have here. It would probably be weak against Tengu. Tengu's a good one. Like there's certain mutants that are just gonna be insane. I don't think I have all the platinums. Overkill would be a good one because it's also Galactic. So, I mean, it all depends on gen. It all depends on what characters you're actually using. This or that. There's a ton of stuff that goes into it. Orbs as well plays a factor, and who attacks first also plays a factor unless you can tank one of the attacks. Heroic is low HP. Well, I mean you can offset that by having a ton of HP orbs. So I don't know. As long as you can tank a attack, you should be perfectly fine. Yeah, I mean there are certain mutants that basically all you want your tag to be is a tank. Any tank will work perfectly fine. Doesn't matter what tank it is. Because tanks hit like a tank. That's why they're tanks. But all you have to do is once you figure out your tag, all you have to do is put attack orbs. 2 attack orbs. Third orb doesn't really matter because it doesn't play a factor, and you should be perfectly fine. You're Colombian? You find it hard to understand me? Yeah, I really wish I spoke a different language. A lot of people that play mutants, they're from the Philippines, they're from Mexico. Like the United States is like 3rd or 4th on the list of people that actually play mutants. And if I spoke a different, like if I spoke Spanish or another language where people could actually understand me, that would be friggin' amazing. But that's why, like, if you go and see some of the other people that play mutants that aren't speaking English, they blow up because a majority of people that actually play are from the Philippines or from Mexico or stuff like that, as to where the United States is like 3rd or 4th, because even Europe competes with us in terms of mutants. So yeah, it kind of sucks at the same time. But yeah, I try to make the videos simple, like the random mutant videos. There's a reason there's no voice. It's just the video for people to understand different breeds or what would breed this or that. That's why I started it. It's just a random breeding video, random characters. I just take whatever I have, throw it together, and yeah, that's it. That's how the videos came out. And it works because you don't really have to understand anything besides the game because there's no voice. So what orbs should you use for Shell Shock? Depends on what you're using it for. Attack, HP, either of those work. Speed works perfectly fine unless you want to use something else. Where am I from? I'm from New Mexico. I'm from the United States, from New Mexico, not Mexico, New Mexico. Right above Texas, right next to Arizona, Colorado, Utah, you know, I'm right there. Everyone, every time I say I'm from New Mexico, everyone thinks I'm from like Mexico somewhere. I'm from the United States. Um, yeah, basically, it's Celsius should remove the crit orb. It's not that bad, honestly. Like, yeah, crit is, I don't know. It's pretty weird. Like the crit, honestly, with the anti crit, with the crit, and then if both players have it, it basically just cancels each other out. And then the amount of times you actually crit, but hardly anybody runs crit, so it's really not that big of a problem, honestly. But yeah, that cancels each other out, so that's why the crit orb sort of works. Like if the other player doesn't have crit and you're going up, like if the mutants are exactly the same, you both have the anti crit and the crit, basically that cancels each other out, and it all comes down to which character attacks first off, and what their orbs are. So maybe one player has crit and they get lucky and they get a crit. I mean, I don't know, but I notice a lot of people don't use crit. I mean, you'll come around some players that actually do, but even if they have that crit orb, I notice it doesn't really do all that much. Because I've seen people have multiple crit orbs and it not even crit. So, but when they do crit, oh my god, those things are like insane. Like if you've ever seen a Colossus with multiple crit orbs, that thing hits like a tank. Like it's insane how much extra damage it gets. But I don't know. Maybe they can tweak it a little bit, change it up a little bit. I don't know. Speed does play a factor. It all depends on what you're using the character for. So there are multiple formations, which is basically, so there's a speedster, which is the faster characters. There's mid tier, which is in the middle, of course, and then there's tanks, which is at the bottom. All of them play a different part depending on how you want to set up your formation. You can have straight up speedsters. Most people end up going with like a mid tier and 2 tanks as their defense, or maybe they'll just go 3 tanks. Orbs also play a factor now, and then their abilities play a factor since they added that in. So there's a ton of stuff that plays a factor, not just speed. It all depends on what you're doing with the character, how it's going to work, and what it's going to actually do for you. The captain, oh, the new mutant. Yeah, I mean he's pretty good. He's got 7.69 speed or something like that. So he's considered mid tier because he's like right in the middle. Like he's more speedster, but of course he's not gonna have a lot of HP because he's not a tank. But he's gonna have more HP than a speedster would because they kind of try to even him out. I'm not too sure about his attack because I haven't really used him. But of course he's not gonna have that much. Like the retaliate damage on characters like X-27 isn't gonna be that high because he's a speedster. Like the same with like Colossus. The reason he has a high retaliate is because he's a tank. I mean, it's all based off of what the character actually is. Like if you actually go check here, let's go check real quick. I don't know. Where's X-27? I don't even know where my characters are anymore. Alright, let's actually check Colossus. So if you actually look, you can see the retaliate damage. But if you compare that to... Where's X-27? I thought he was right here somewhere. Here's a... So his retaliate damage, I mean, he's not max yet, so I can't really... Let's see at level 1. So at level 1, 7.69 speed, 500 attack, 549. So both do that, of course. The retaliate damage is going to be 82. But if you actually go and look at Colossus, let's go to level 1, 1,600. So basically an extra 1,100 attack. And his retaliate damage is basically 200 plus higher. So his retaliate is 300 instead of 80. Although his speed is a lot lower. So, I mean, of course he's going to have less retaliate than certain characters. It all depends on their stats. But I mean, he's a pretty good mutant. Like he's a really good mutant if you need one. But you gotta use it with characters that are going to help it out. Or if you're using it for a defense team, you can throw on a extra retaliate if you really wanted to. Like, you could up its retaliate that it already has by like 13% or something like that. So you can increase it, but then you're going to waste an orb slot. You met me through, yeah, most people end up seeing my videos through the random one because that has the most views. I don't know why like just people dislike it, so I continue to do it. Although there's some other people that just straight up copied it. Like, really? Like, get your own idea. Like, I don't know why people do that. Like, they literally took the exact thing I was doing and just redid it. They could have did it a little bit differently, but I don't know. I don't know if they're still on YouTube. I don't really go around looking for videos, because if people are gonna watch mine, they're gonna watch mine. So, but should you gather credits and wait for the 80%? That's what I do. So you're only using your credits for certain things. If you're not using your credits to buy passes and you're not using your credits for PvP, then you're saving your credits up for that 80%. And never, unless you really want to, with the Evo, if they don't have a 80%, let's say they have a 60% credits, if you really need that one level or 2 levels or however how many levels you can get, then go for it. If not, just hold off until they have 80%. Because so far every month we have been getting an Evo discount, and if they continue to do that, basically we have 12 more discounts for next year. Because every month, if they're going to do it every month, then we basically know we're going to get a discount. So all you have to do is wait a month, really not that long, and see if you can get a better discount, and maybe then you'll even get more levels. If you can't wait, then go for it. Captain has good health and speed but lacks attack. But I mean, it has to lack something. It's either gonna lack speed and have better attack, or it's gonna lack HP and have more speed. I don't know. They have to like balance the characters to where they're not OP. Because if he had amazing attack, it would be an insane character. Like Surfer, he's a really good right in the middle character. That's why a ton of people use him. He's right in the middle. He's really good in terms of attack, HP, and speed. So, and then depending on your orbs and stuff like that, he could be insane. That's why a lot of people use him. But then again, you also have like Colossus that a ton of people use. You have Big Boss. You have No Ren. You have Warina, I think its name is. You have just an insane amount of characters. But you also got to remember their gens as well. Yeah, but the best discount we can actually get, most likely, or we're gonna probably never go below 80%. So anytime you see 80%, just grab it. Is honestly what it is. Cause that's what I did with the credits. I got one level off my Evo, so I have 199 now, and I think it cost me like 200,000. So, or 200 million, 200,000, 200 million credits. So it was worth it for me. But then again, I make like 10 million credits a day, so, or just under 10 million. I think it's like something. I make millions of credits a day. Let's put it that way. So I'm not too worried about credits. But yeah, in this game, it's all about waiting for the best time to level up your Evo, waiting for the best time to buy a character, finish off bingos. Why didn't it not click on this dude? Oh my god, this game. But I really wouldn't do 60% unless you really need it, because that extra 20%, depending on your level, could be a lot. Like 20% for me, basically, if I leveled up my Evo yesterday or whenever it was at 80%, it was 200 and something odd million. and let's say it was 60%, that 200 million goes to 400 million, which I didn't have. I only had like 300 and something million. So it also depends on how high your Evo currently is. Because like 80%, even though your Evo is like billions of credits, I mean, it does add up to a lot. Like the higher your Evo, the more credits you're actually gonna need. Because like right now, I'm almost at a billion credits for one level without any discounts. So even with discounts, that's like 200, 400 million. Like it gets pretty high up there. And imagine with people that have like 500-600 levels on their Evo, the amount of credits they need is insane. But yeah, it's just better to save and wait. It's all about the waiting. Waiting. Sometimes you gotta wait a couple months, sometimes you gotta wait a couple days. Just wait for the best time to do stuff, and it will definitely improve your game. Because sometimes they have like characters that, like Chainsaw, like they had her out for a couple months or whatever in the shop for like 3k gold, and I wanted to buy her multiple times. I didn't. I held off because I was like, I'll just save the gold. And then she came out in PvP. What if I spent that 3k? That would have sucked. But there was no way of me knowing that she was going to come out in PvP, so... But they'll always come back around. You just gotta wait. Your tag is Colossus right now? I think my tag should be Colossus as well until I get Axelroth leveled. And then I'll change at that point because I'm leveling other characters. I have Buffaloer, I have Overkill, I have a ton of characters that can make my tag, so it all depends on what I want to make it. Yeah, if you guys want to add me, send me a request. I think I have enough space. I hope I have enough space. Let me check it real quick before I say to add me, because I have no idea. Why is my thing not requests? Let's see how many I have. 939 requests. Oh my god. I gotta go through that. Yeah, if you guys want to add me... Whoops, where the hell is the chat? There we go. I'll add people after I'm done, because I don't want to add people currently, and yeah. Yeah, if you guys are gonna link your Facebook, you have to leave off the HTTP, the www dot. Just put Facebook and then leave off the dot and then space and then com and then space and then your thing, and then all you have to do is fill in the spot. Cause it's not gonna let you link it, and there's no way for me to turn that on or off. Cause I have to like go through the settings, which I'm not gonna do. This takes too much time to set all that up. Although you can actually do it on my comments for some reason. I think it blocks it after a while, but yeah, I will be adding people after I'm done. I'm just gonna go through and start adding people. Although I'm not gonna be here for the next like 2 days, so don't expect any gifts or anything like that. But you can use my tag, I guess. But yeah, basically all we're trying to get done is this event. I didn't cook, which I should have done, honestly, which was my bad. Oh, thank God I looked at the music because it's about to change. Or I gotta change the... You know what? Let's just change it now. Give me a second. Latest albums. What do you guys want to listen? It's Christmas. Classic Christmas Volume 2. A very happy Christmas. Let's go to Christmas Volume 2, I guess. Let's see what's on here. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's go for this one. Yeah, if you guys are wondering about the music, it's just from Epidemic Sound. It's just basically random albums or playlists, basically. They're all Christmas theme, of course, because it's Christmas, so... Yeah, we just got to get this event done. I should start cooking. I should actually go put... Nah. Even if I put it in now, it's not going to be done for another, like, 3 hours. Nah, it'll probably take like 2, so that's 8, 9, 10. It won't be done till 10 o'clock. I should have put it in hours ago. I was supposed to start cooking at 6, which was my fault, but yeah. I think I need to get something to drink as well. Get some water. I don't know. We got an hour into this. How far are we into this event? I don't even know. I need to set the ad thing for this too. Because YouTube does give you an ad button to play ads during live stream. But I have to set that up. I mean, I could do it now, but normally I have a thing set up for it to play every like 30 minutes or an hour or something. Even though I don't get anything off of it. It's like, I think last stream I made like 30 cents. Yeah, the ad button doesn't really give you all that much. It's so bad on live streams. I think even with a ton of people, it doesn't even really do all that much. Although I have to start finding sponsors and affiliate links and stuff like that to compensate for YouTube's thing. It's so bad, man. I always get offered those boxes though. I should start doing that and film the, you know, those boxes that everybody opens. I should start doing that because I always get them all the time. There was one for like candy and stuff like that. There was one recently which was a pretty good quality. It was like Marvel and stuff like that. I forgot what it was called, Teely or something. I forgot what it was called, but like it was a really good quality box. What else is there? There's all those boxes that you can actually get. And they'll actually send them to you. You just gotta make a video for them. It's free stuff. I think they give you an affiliate link as well. I don't know. I need to start doing that for YouTube though. Like a lot. Because it doesn't really cost you guys anything. And it's just there in the comments or in the description. Which no one clicks on. Apparently. Like there's a few people every here and there. Be careful of scam links. Yeah, you guys shouldn't be clicking random links from Facebook, YouTube, stuff like that. I mean, mine's like if they're in the description of people's videos, if you trust them, then go for it. But like on Facebook, if you guys are sending me random links, I never open those because they could be trying to get your IP, which with YouTubers they do a lot just to dox them or hit them offline, stuff like that. They could be trying to steal your account stuff. So yeah, you guys shouldn't be clicking on random links unless you guys actually trust said people or stuff like that. But like if you guys are looking up something, like if somebody goes and tells you go check out this thing on this website or go look at this or go find this game, then normally I'll go look for the game myself and then find it. And yeah, I usually do it like that. That's why I say in some of the videos just to leave me the name of the game and I'll go look it up myself. Cause yeah, it's pretty bad for clicking on random links. Yeah, just don't click on links in general. If they want to show you a picture or something like that, just tell them to screenshot it and send it to you in like an actual picture. And don't open zip files and stuff like that. Never ever open those unless they're from like your friend or something. But even then, sometimes people, their accounts get messed up and they send out like random stuff. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't click on random links because I get a ton of friend requests, a ton of people sending me messages and stuff like that. But yeah, if you guys are linking random stuff, I know some of it is fine, or like I know some of the people, but even then I hesitate to click on random links. Because they were doing one recently for YouTube where, like, I don't know if you guys ever make videos on YouTube and you get like a copyright claim or your video gets hit or something like that, and they'll send you an email of the video, and like it's just like a post from YouTube, and they were having the link to like to steal your account and stuff like that. It was crazy, and it looked like an official YouTube link, but I think that was only for creators, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, they were doing that one. That one was interesting. I didn't get any of them, but normally if I see like a thing on my Google account where it's like, oh, you got a copyright claim or whatever, I go straight to YouTube and look at it myself instead of clicking on a random link in my email, because I don't trust them. I never trust them. But let's see. You're at stage 47. I'm barely about to hit 50. It takes like 2 hours to get through these things. You're on mission 13 out of 14? Oh my god. I think I'm on 8? I don't know. I just finished the mission 1, so I'm on the one with the Saber Mutants. You're almost done with 100 PvP fights. Basically, it's not that hard to get them done. You just gotta start early, make sure you get like 2 or 3 a day, and you should be perfectly fine. For like defusing one too, all you have to do is like breed 2 mutants that aren't gonna take that long, like an hour, 30 minutes or whatever. You should be good on that. For the PvP fights, you could do the event. You could do just fights in general. It doesn't take that long. But I don't know, it depends on which one you're on. Yeah, the last one kind of sucks though, because I hate wasting passes on PvE. Because you don't get that much fame from it. I mean, you don't really get anything from it. I'd rather do PvP. Oh, some of you guys are still collecting the ornaments. I'm lucky enough that I collected those last year. And I think the year before that or whatever. I don't know. I had hundreds of them, so. But they're not that hard to get. All you have to do is add a ton of people. Make sure you're sending out gifts, receiving gifts, because I get a ton of them in there all the time, so. The annoying, boring quests, well, you don't really have to do them. They're just there for extra rewards. That's basically it. It's better than nothing. Think about a couple months ago where we didn't have anything. And the game could have got shut down, so. It's better to have that stuff than not have nothing at all. Because it gives you a way to actually get characters from the challenge hall. Because it's 180 per character. And that takes forever to get if you're just getting challenge hall tokens from PvP or other places. So at least they're giving us quests. They gave us a ton of free characters. They gave us a ton of free stuff for Christmas. Event after event after event. I mean, free characters. So I mean, you can't really complain too much unless you're like an older player who has all this stuff. But even then, honestly, it's fine. I mean, the way the game goes. Either you're gonna grind out PvP or you're grinding out PvE. Either way, you're grinding something. So I don't know. I'd rather have events to grind and just get random stuff out of them, even if it is just a gold star or whatever. At least the second event was a little bit longer for the Jingle Bells event, just because I'm not going to be here for the next couple of days. If it was like a 3-day event, that would have sucked. Do I know Mutant will be in the shop tomorrow? I'm not too sure. Hopefully something good. I mean, most of the characters I already have, so I don't really pay attention to that, honestly. So, yeah. Hardly any of the mutants that they throw out are the characters that I need. You also do mutant videos? Nice. Yeah, I still gotta edit my profile pic. I was gonna add the Evo thing in there, but the only reason I don't do it yet is just because I play other games on Facebook, or I use my account a lot on other stuff, so I don't know, maybe I'll do it. It doesn't take that much to throw in a number. Although I have to edit a ton of stuff, man. Like if you guys do YouTube videos, editing is just like it's fine for the first few hours, but then after a while it gets so boring, and you got to do it because you got to get it done. But yeah, editing sometimes, and then everyone wonders why I don't make thumbnails and stuff like that. It would take me so long to edit all that stuff. I was thinking about getting one just for what video was it? I can't remember now. Maybe PvP. I don't know. It's not that hard to make it though. All you have to do is add in PvP or whatever, add in the number, whatever video it's gonna be, and voila, you're done. It's just I don't have time to do all that stuff. That's it. Although it does look better. Like if you guys have like the thumbnails and stuff like that, they do look better. It's just, yeah, the game crashed. Nice, nice mutants. Crash more, please. You gotta farm those PvE events. Yeah, you gotta farm a ton of stuff. There's PvE. There's PvP, which is about to reset. We have the 2 different events, and then there's fame in general. So. If you're looking for me on Facebook, it's not under bio, because they made me change it because I got too many complaints that, oh, my name isn't actually bio. Like really? There was that many complaints that they had to freaking lock my account, and I had to change my name to my actual name, which is kind of stupid, honestly. But I don't know. It's Facebook, I guess. Alright, it's gonna take a while to load. No, there's no. No, you didn't spell it right. Just look that up. I think it should pop up on the first one. Let me check. I actually want to see if I pop up on Facebook. On mine, I pop up. Oh my god, there's a ton of them. Everyone has my name. Hey, at least I'm the first one on mine anyway. Yo, if you guys look me up, am I the first one on there? On mine, I looked it up and I'm there. That's crazy. What's the picture? It's a picture I use on everything. It's the same picture that's on everything. It's just the biohazard sign. I should be the first one on there, I think. Except I'll be accepting people after I'm done. I gotta get through this event. I have 50. Well, actually less than 50. 47 more to go before I actually get done with this event. So, yeah, I'll be accepting people after that though. Yeah, just send a request. I'll be accepting people after. I almost went back to the beginning. Oh my god, I have so many freaking tags I gotta use. Oh, this thing is taking forever. What do you mean? What should people call me? I don't know. I don't know. I call myself Bio, so I don't know. Like if somebody were to actually like walk up to me and say that, I would turn around and say, yeah. I got used to it. Even on like everything on like Xbox and stuff like that, and like when I play with people online, like it's just easier to say Bio than anything else. It's just the easiest thing to say. I just got used to it too. Like when I'm playing on Xbox with my friends and stuff like that, like you usually call people their gamer tags or just like a little short version, but I don't know. I had it Biohazard, but so many people complained about it that they made me change it, which is kind of stupid. And then everyone took that name. Like if you go type that in, there's a ton of people. I'm just like, why can they have that but I can't? Doesn't make any sense. Just because they got a ton of complaints that that wasn't my name or this or that. Yeah, it was a while back. It was like a year ago or something like that. And they locked my account and they made me do a ton of stuff that proved I was an actual person. Like, it was so stupid. But yeah, it's whatever now. I just go by it. Because I can change it back. You can change it, I think, every like 6 months, 3 months, or something like that. But there's no point because then I change it back and then they're going to complain again. It's just like, eh. Yeah, back when MGG first came out, there was a ton of people. Like, I was like sending in stuff too because you can send in a thing to Facebook to tell them that they stole your name or whatever and they have to change it. Or they close out the account or whatever, but I got so tired of that I just left it at this point. There's no point in me doing it anymore. Because if you just go on YouTube and go down to the very first, or not the very first comment, like if you open them and the description, it's right there. You'll see the Facebook links and stuff like that, so I don't know. I don't mind anymore. Alright, see ya. Yeah, we're just gonna try to get this event done. It's taking forever, too. I gotta get other stuff done. I gotta get this event done. Once I'm done with this, I have to go and, what do I gotta do? I gotta make some videos for PvP. I gotta make some videos for... I'm trying to think. I know I'm missing some other videos. And, oh, I'm not leaving. I was just saying bye to him or her. Could be a him, her. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to tell this event's over. So another like hour, I think, because we're barely on 57. I mean, I could pick up the pace a little bit, but that'd be me using like these tags, which I don't really want to do. I really wish after you use the tag, it would just disappear and then pop back up when it's ready to use instead of having this. Because it gets really annoying that I gotta like dig through all of them to find a good tag. what is the correct parents for Zeo? You just use whatever characters you want with him. As long as it has the same gen, that is the correct parents. There are no like exact parents. There's only I think like there's only like a handful of characters that require exact mutants to actually make them. So for Zeo, all you have to do is use a Necro, any Necro, and hope you get lucky. Also have your breeding center at level 3 because it's the easiest way to get the characters you want. Although even then, it really doesn't work all that much. So yeah, I mean, you've seen my random mutant videos, and sometimes I'll sit there and do the same breed 6, 7, 8, 9 times and get absolutely nothing. I waste a ton of stars. Which is the best character? Depends on what you need it for. There's really good speedsters, there's really good tanks, there's really good characters in general. It depends on what you need it for. If you're looking for a speedster, I like X27, but that's just because I haven't been using it the longest. There's Wind Force, Wind Spirit, whatever it's called. What else is there? There's quite a few different speedsters. So tank, I really like Colossus, although there's a ton of other tanks, Big Boss and stuff like that. So yeah, I really wish I spoke Spanish. I don't though. Like I know a few words here and there because I grew up around a ton of people who spoke Spanish. Actually, one of my best friends was Cuban. Those guys can talk. I couldn't understand a word they were saying. They speak so fast. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'll try to catch whatever you're saying. But yeah, I don't speak any other languages. I wish I did though. Like if I wanted to learn a language, I probably would actually learn Japanese first, just so I can watch friggin' anime without subtitles, or just speak Japanese, because that'd be pretty cool. Spanish is up there, just because where I live, I mean, it helps out a lot, and I don't know, there's a few other languages that would be pretty cool to learn, but it takes so much to actually learn a language. Yeah, I'll be adding people after the stream for sure. I just gotta get these done, get them out of the way. I'm not gonna be sending out gifts for the next like two days. I think 3 days, maybe 3 days. I don't know. It all depends on when I come back. Have I ever won the jackpot? No. And trust me, I've spent a lot on the jackpot, but no. They really need to add a meter to the side to where if you spend a certain amount, you'll get at least something out of it, because sometimes you get absolutely nothing. I've spent probably upwards of 20-30,000 gold in the slots alone. Probably more than that, honestly. I've spent so much gold in the slots, it's not even... Because when it first came out, I spent thousands and thousands of gold on it. And then I also probably used thousands of tokens on it as well. So yeah, they need to add in something to where at least you get something if you spend a certain amount. It would be nice. Like even if it's just a star, or even if it's just 10 more extra spins or something, like we should get something. You only won one time and you only got 27k gold. At least you won. I've been playing since it came out and still haven't even won. So, yeah, it kind of sucks. Got 3 more challenge tokens. Let me actually check what we need next. What are we gonna do? 35 crafts. Really? Oh my god, I don't want to do that right now. I just want to get this event done. I don't feel like doing that. Although I probably should get those done, because the next one's probably going to be like something with PvE or PvP. Nah, I'll do it later. It's fine. I don't have to worry about it. We're at 60 though. We're almost there. We are almost there. Not true. I've spent thousands of gold in the slots and got absolutely nothing. So I don't know. I think they should have a meter on the side or something to where at least you're guaranteed something if you spend a certain amount, or I don't know. They got to do something with the slots to make it a little bit better, because I've spent a lot in there and it got absolutely nothing. And then there's people that started and then they win a jackpot. Like, really? And some people actually make multiple accounts just to do the slots over and over and till they win, and then they'll just use that account as their main. Because I know some people who've done that. And it kind of sucks as well. Because people that have been playing a long time, they don't win. They give it to other people. But I don't know. I guess it's just luck. Honestly, they should do what is it called? Spiritual Awakening. Or there's a ton of games that actually do this. They should have the jackpot, of course, where you could actually win all of it, but they should just let it build up and then also have like a 1%, a 5%, or 10% or whatever, and if you land on that, you get 1% of whatever's in the pot. It's basically what they should do. Make it a little bit better, or a little bit more, like, have better chance to actually win something. Because I've done it multiple times and nothing. I don't know why that message was deleted. Yeah, I'm not too sure. YouTube blocked that. That wasn't me. Yeah, they need to do something. Yeah, I don't know why that message was blocked. That was all on YouTube. You should be able to speak in Spanish in chat. It shouldn't matter. I think. Unless there's a thing where I don't know. Alright, see you, John. Let me check. Is there a thing for this? Manage moderators, toggle timestamp. Yeah, I don't see anything for it. I don't know. Oh my god, this is taking forever. Die, please. Do I know what the next meeting for the challenge hall tokens is? I have no idea. I will be adding people, yes. Don't worry, I will add you. It's just gonna take me another like 30 minutes to get through this event. But yeah, I'm not too sure what it's gonna be. I mean, I could probably go ask them. I don't know. I was thinking about talking with them and seeing if I can get some info about stuff that's gonna happen before it happens and make videos for you guys for it, like an update or something like that. But yeah, I don't know if they'd give out that information. I mean, I could talk to them, but we'll see how it actually works out. I just want to wait till after the holiday season for now anyway. Went to the wrong thing on that one. Did I see the new manga characters for Bleach Brave Souls? Yes, I did. Bankai Kenpachi, Retsu, and Yachiru. Which I can't wait for. I hope they don't come out during Christmas because I'm not going to be here, and then that really, really sucks. I'm hoping they come out when I'm actually here. Do I watch anime? That's all I watch. Well, not technically true, but yes, I watch a ton of anime. That's why I play like Anime Ninja. That's why I play Bleach Brave Souls, and a ton of other anime related games. Hunter x Hunter, Fairy Tail. There was a Yu Yu Hakusho one. What else? There's a ton of anime related games. Tokyo Ghoul, Re. So what's my favorite anime? I have no idea. I don't know. I tend to watch the main ones, of course, like One Piece, Naruto, Fairy Tail, stuff like that. I don't know. I honestly don't know which one's the best. Which one am I the most hyped for? Bankai Kenny. Are you serious? I mean, Retsu or Unohana. I got used to calling it Unohana, of course, but Bankai Kenpachi, 100%, freaking insane. He looks so good too. He looks like a monster. He better be freaking amazing, cause I mean, come on. And we still have all the other manga related characters because they do have the rights for all those characters. So, yeah, it's gonna be insane. Yeah, I'm gonna go visit my grandma for Christmas. She has what is it called? It's not Alzheimer's. It's dementia. She has dementia. That's the one it is. So we're gonna go visit her, and yeah, we'll be back the day after Christmas, I think. Overlord is a pretty good series. What's her name? I can see the image of her with the horns. I don't remember her name. What's her name? Freaking amazing, by the way. How far am I in Naruto? I'm done with the series. It ended like last year. Yeah, I keep up with all the series. Like I'll wait. Sometimes I'll wait like maybe like 3 or 4, 5 chapters or whatever. I usually wait a couple chapters, but for the most part, I keep up with most of the series. One series I haven't kept up with though is Tokyo Ghoul. I need to catch up with that. I'm so far behind on that one. Black Clover I'm caught up with, which is the newer one. Fairy Tail, done with that of course. Bleach, done with that of course. So, and there's a ton of new anime and stuff like that are coming out. So, basically just watching those. Your favorite anime is One Piece. One Piece is a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna be back on the 26th, maybe the 20. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll be back on the 26th. I'm only going for a couple days, so just for Christmas, and then we're coming back. Because of course, work, but I think we're coming back either it's gonna be the morning of the 26th or at night, which I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm not the one driving, so not too sure. I do have to get ready though. I'm still not ready. I still haven't packed anything. I still didn't cook, which they're probably gonna be mad about because they probably thought I cooked already. My bad. Any tips on earning? If you're looking for the ornaments or Christmas ornaments, the best place to get them is in the inbox. So send out gifts, unless you actually want to waste tokens or stuff like that, because they do have them in the challenge hall. I forgot which ones are in there. I think the yellow ones or whatever. The jackpot tokens also has one, and then of course we have the PvE event, which has the yellow and blue ones. So learn Spanish. I really wish I could learn Spanish. I mean, I understand. I know most of the curse words because I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. Most of my friends they speak Spanish and stuff like that. But I just never learned it. I don't know why. I took Spanish class for like 2 years. Didn't learn a thing. Well, I mean, I learned little bits, like little, a little amount, but yeah, I just didn't retain anything they taught me. I don't know why. I don't know. In like high school, when you have to take those classes and stuff like that, you never remember anything you learn. I mean, you probably I passed a class, of course, but I don't remember anything I learned in that class. I don't know why, or maybe it's just the way they teach it or whatever. But I don't know. They also had like German and I think French was another one. I think my sister took French or something. I don't know. Most of those high schools make you learn a different language, which you don't even learn half the time. So yeah, I know I haven't packed. I'm just gonna throw everything in a bag. I really don't even care. I gotta pack. We're leaving in the morning, I think, or yeah, I think we're leaving in the morning. So, uh, yeah, I don't know. Oh man, I gotta get my like freaking bag ready. I didn't cook. I didn't even do my laundry, which I actually needed to. I'll probably do some of it tonight. I just wanted to get videos done first. See, I would rather get videos done than actually go and get stuff I have to get done. Uh, yeah, I like doing YouTube. I like doing videos. It's fun. If I could stream a lot more, 100% I would. But it all depends on like I could stream. It's just it gets loud in here sometimes, or like people are drinking and it's just yelling and stuff, which I really don't want to record or have live because then it's just it doesn't work. It does not work. Your high school experience was pretty bad. I loved the last year of high school. It was so good. My last year of high school was probably the best year I've ever had in school. It was so good. I could do whatever I wanted because I knew the principal, I knew the counselors. I could basically just walk out of class and be like, I'm going to the counselor office and go in there, and the counselor would write me a pass to be in there. And I could stay there. Like one day, literally, I didn't want to go to class. I showed up to school. I didn't want to go to class, and I laid in the counselor office all day. They didn't say anything. She just gave me a pass to give to all my teachers. Yeah, my last year of high school was so good. I almost didn't graduate because not because I didn't um not because I wasn't smart or anything like that. It's just because I didn't want to do the work. I didn't want to do my homework. I didn't want to do this or that. But the last year the counselor helped me so much that I graduated. I wouldn't have graduated if she didn't help me. She helped me out so much, it was insane. Good ass counselor. Um, yeah, videos will be coming out though while I'm gone because I already have like some of them set, so don't worry about that. Yeah, the last year of high school was so good though. Oh my god, I could walk around the hallways, no one would say anything. Um, yeah, I just knew every. Well, I didn't know like um because my high or not my high school, my school year experience was basically I moved schools almost every year. Like I hopped around a lot because my parents were split up. So one lived one place, one lived another. So I was just hopping around everywhere. Like one year, basically, I lived basically by myself. Well, I lived with my grandma and my dad, but my dad was never there, and my grandma didn't really care. Like, well, she cared. She would cook and stuff, but other than that, they didn't care where I was or what I was doing. I was like 13. It was in during middle school, and basically I could do whatever I wanted to. Like I could freaking take off, and they wouldn't say anything as long as I came back and went to school every morning. It was crazy. Um, but I used to hop around schools a lot, so I'd make friends, and then I would have to leave, and it really sucked. Like most of my friends are like everywhere else. Because first off, a lot of them moved away for college and stuff like that. But um, yeah, I freaking moved around so much. It like making friends used to suck. Like if you guys ever had to go to a new school, I didn't really hate it because it was because you were always the new kid, so you could just do whatever you wanted to basically. It was pretty fun. I used to mess around a lot too. But yeah, I would say my last year of high school was probably the best. The year before that though was when I went to my new school, and I don't know, it wasn't the best. I failed a ton of classes because wasn't doing anything. It was pretty bad. But yeah, that last year, my counselor helped me so much, and I graduated because of it. But it's I don't know. As long as you do good in school, you'll be fine. It's not that hard. I know everyone makes it out to be like, it's bad, this and that. It's really not that hard. Like, I took AP English, which I suck so bad at English. It's not even funny, but I passed AP English, which is basically advanced placement for they were basically teaching us college level English, and I still passed that class. So I don't know. As long as you just do your stuff in school and then mess around afterwards, you'll be perfectly fine. And don't wait till the last minute to get all your stuff done. Because I used to do that, and oh man, yeah, that was very bad. Because sometimes I wouldn't get it done, and then I would fail the class. I think I only failed a few classes. I took pre-cal too, um, which is just basically calculus for high school, and because I was really good in math. Like I used to be really good in math. I kind of suck at it now just because I don't really try to like I can probably be good at math. Like I remember some of the stuff, but yeah, I was taking basically college level math. There was one class that they wanted me to take, which I didn't want to do because basically what you would have to do is like my high school's here, and then the college is basically on the other side of town. And to take that class, which is basically college credit, you would have to go from high school. You would literally have to go to the college to go to one class, and then you would have to come back. And I was like, yeah, I'm not taking that. So I quit that. And then that's when I became like a counseling aide or whatever. And after that, I was just basically doing whatever I wanted because, um, yeah, the counselor just let me get away with whatever I wanted to. Honestly, she was freaking amazing. Yeah, it's good to like if you guys are still in school, it's good to know your counselors or your principal and stuff like that. Just because if anything ever happens, you can get away with stuff. But yeah, it was interesting. High school. That was my last year because I went to the high school I went to. I went there for 2 years. Before that, I went to a different one, and man, like where I used to live is just out in the middle of nowhere, so their schooling was like pretty bad. It was like basically I learned everything before they even taught it, and I don't know, like their schooling like out in the middle of nowhere is just like some of their schooling is just so bad. But I went to a ton of different schools, so I don't know. I had fun during that. I didn't go to college though, just because yeah, that was really expensive. Like my sister went to college, she's still paying that thing off. It's insane how much that stuff costs you. Unless you guys are like know what you guys are going to be doing, don't take college because like you're just going to be wasting money on credits you probably don't even need, which you're probably never even going to use. So like one of my friends, he's going for engineering. At one point I was going to go for graphic design, but then I was just like, you know what, that's not what I want to do. And then I was going to go for engineering, and then I was like, you know what, I don't really want to do that either. Even though I'm good at math, I'm just like, I don't really want to do that either. But yeah, you just gotta figure out what you want to do and go for it. Because I know most are not a lot, but most of the people are getting out of school and stuff like that, especially for the holiday season. And yeah, it's Oh, I hated those tests too. Oh my god, those tests they made you take. I don't know why they make you take those tests. They don't even do anything half the time. Like you take some random test and you never see that test again, like ever. Like the only one you should be worried about is the ACT and SATs and stuff like that, because colleges actually look at those. But other than that, all those other tests means absolutely nothing. Because I remember I had to take like a test, like multiple tests every year, and they were just like they didn't do anything. It was just the dumbest thing. Yeah, actually a night person. Yeah, I used to be a night person. Well, I still am, because I usually don't go to sleep till early in the morning. Like this morning, I didn't go to sleep till like 6, 6, 5 or 6. I think it was like 6. It was either 5:30 or 6:30, and then basically had to wake up at 11. No, 1. No, no, was it 11? 12? I think it was like 12 something. It was close to 1. I know that much, and had to get up and do all the stuff that I had to get done for today, which I still have stuff to do before we leave. I gotta do the dishes. I didn't even cook. I gotta get my clothes ready. Yeah. But yeah, I used to stay up a lot at night. I noticed recently though, um I usually fall asleep around like 5 or 6 in the morning is usually when I go to bed. And then if I have to wake up a few hours later, like at 11, to do whatever or work or whatever, like you only get a couple hours of sleep. So it's not the best, but I guess I am pretty much a night person. What's going on? Yeah, I usually go to bed pretty late. And then if I have to wake up the next morning, I'm just like, uh, like getting like 2 or 4 hours of sleep really sucks. If I can get at least 5 to 6 hours, I'm perfectly fine. Like I'll function perfectly fine. Any less than that, I'm just so moody when I wake up. But yeah, I used to be able to stay up like 2, 3 days in a row. There was one time I stayed up for 3 days. Yeah, that was insane. It was pretty. It's pretty bad for you to do that, but um, speak Spanish. I don't know. Like I know a little bit of Spanish, poquito, but I don't know. I don't know Spanish. Sorry. I really wish I did, but yeah. I mean, I guess I could learn it because I know like a ton of my friends speak Spanish and stuff like that. So I could probably pick it up, or they could probably teach me to speak Spanish. But most of the times they just teach me curse words. So, yeah, that's usually what ends up happening. The big player evos are events. What do you mean? Most of the players probably already finished the PvE event. A lot of people get it done within those first 2 hours, because it only takes 2 hours to get done, depending on how fast you're going. Like if I went a little bit faster, it'll take less than 2 hours, but most people get it done before um the event even has time. Like it would just get out and everyone would get it done. So the big player evos are Spanish. Yeah, most of the population on Mutants is from other countries, not the United States. So yeah, if I spoke Spanish, it would help a lot, of course, because I could make 2 videos. You know how much more friggin' subscribers I would get from just that alone? Although that doesn't really help because YouTube is being really bad in terms of freaking videos. Yeah, once you get into a set sleeping schedule, like you pretty much are set in terms of getting up at that time and stuff like that. Like I don't even need an alarm, and I get up at the same time, unless I want to sleep in. Then I usually sleep in. But yeah, once you get into getting up at a certain time, you always get up at that time. Like if you're going to school every day and you get up at a certain time every day, you're going to be getting up at that time no matter what, unless you change it up a little bit. Like when I used to go to school, and then during the summer, I used to stay up all night gaming and stuff like that. So like by the time we went back to school, our sleeping schedules were so bad, and then you got to get used to waking up at that certain time again. But yeah, most people end up getting into a sleeping schedule that they're used to. Like if you got to work and you always have to be at work at the same time, you get used to it. Same with school. If you got to go to school at a certain time, you get used to it. What do I want for Christmas? Nothing really. Honestly, I don't really do the whole like I love like in terms of holidays, I love Christmas, but not because of the whole presents and all that stuff. I love Christmas just for the lights, the food. Like we usually cook, like they'll cook a ham. We'll have like a Christmas dinner. We'll have the lights, stuff like that. I'm not really into the whole presents thing, but I am into just like the season in general. Like freaking, I don't know. There's something about Christmas that's just maybe just because it was when I was little. Christmas used to be a big thing, but now that I'm older, it's not. I still live the holiday, but it's not all about presents anymore. Like I don't care if I get anything, as long as I get to spend time with my family or the lights, the like go look at lights. Like I mean, um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like the older you get, the less you're worried about what you're gonna get or this or that. It's more about just having time off for the holidays, for spending time with family, watching Christmas movies. Man, I've been watching so many Christmas movies. It's insane. Like I've been watching freaking old Christmas movies that I haven't watched in ages. Like The Grinch. I watched that recently. I haven't watched that since I was like since it came out. I watched that when it came out. Like it's insane. Like Home Alone, Santa. I mean, Frosty the Snowman. What is it? I think I forgot what they call it. What's the other? What's that other Christmas movie with the elf? Oh, I forgot what it was. What is that Christmas? I watched that one recently. Elf is a good one. What's the one from? Oh, Charlie Brown Christmas is a good one. Yeah, Frosty the Snowman. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Oh my god, I love that movie. Even though it's so old, it's still so good. If you guys had never watched that movie, such a good movie. I could watch that thing on repeat. Like I love that movie for some reason. Like I think it was because when I was little, that's what I used to watch all the time. Yeah, I love the holiday season. It's just like the movies, the atmosphere, the just like when you go to a store. Um, yeah, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That movie is like it's a really old movie. Like, but such a good movie. I love that movie. I can sit down and watch that just just that movie alone. Like all those older movies that I used to watch when I was little, because they used to play them on TV all the time. Every Christmas, I would sit there and wait for those movies to come on, because they used to have them on certain days every year. They would like have them either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, or they would do them on both. And like they would have like Charlie Brown Christmas, Frosty, then you would have Rudolph, and then sometimes they would do certain other movies. Like I would go watch Home Alone. I think they only had one and two at that time. Now they have like four or five or something. I don't know. The first like two are pretty good. Maybe the third one as well. I don't really remember that one, but Polar Express. Yeah, there's so many good Christmas movies. It's insane. Like that's what I love about Christmas. Not the whole present thing. It's just the atmosphere. 1964 sounds lit. It's an old movie, and it's still so good. You don't even understand how good that movie still is. Like watch it. It's amazing. I don't know. It's especially if you watch it when you were little. Like it's I don't know, man. The voice acting for it is amazing. The characters, like I kind of want to watch it now. I think after I'm done streaming, I'm gonna throw that on and go pack and stuff. Oh man, that makes me want to watch it. I love that movie. Friggin' 60 years ago, and it's still a freaking amazing movie. It's insane. Yeah, The Grinch, still a good movie as well. Like, I don't know. I think Christmas movies are just really good in general. But yeah, that movie was like so old. I forgot it was that old. Damn, 1960. That was so long ago. Oh my god. But it's still so good. Like, if you guys ever watched that when you were little, it's still such a good movie. Frozen, I don't really watch. I've watched a little bit of Frozen because of my niece, but I haven't actually literally sat down and watched Frozen, so I'm not too sure. I mean, I always hear that damn song because they're always singing it. She was always singing it. I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting tired of this song. But I don't know. Maybe it's a good movie. I'll probably sit down and watch it because I mean, they'll probably watch it again and again and again, like on repeat, like they always do. Like if you guys have siblings or nieces and nephews and stuff like that, and they watch those movies, they just sit there and watch them on repeat, man. Like there was one year, I forgot what movie it was. What movie was it? They had it on repeat. I got so tired of the damn movie, and I used to like the movie. Yeah, some of the Christmas movies they come out with now are really good as well. I think just Christmas in general is, I don't know, it's just a really good. Yeah, I kind of want to watch Rudolph now. I'm looking at the thing on Google. Oh my god. I'll Be Home for Christmas. That one was a good one. I remember when that one came out. Um, there's the Mickey ones and stuff like that as well. There's so many good Christmas movies, man. It's hard to choose which one's your favorite. I think Rudolph though, for me that's got to be way up there just because I can sit there and watch that over and over and over. Even though it's not even like isn't back when CGI didn't exist. Yeah, basically what they had to do was move those little. They were like little figures that they actually made, and they had to just barely move them and move them. It took them so long to make that movie, and it was actually. I think they actually lost money for the first year or something. I don't know. It was, but it's such a classic now that I don't know. It's still so good. Whoever thought of that movie was just genius. Yeah, there's like a documentary on that actual movie. It's insane how long it actually took him to make that movie. Most movies for kids have. If you guys actually go back and watch some of the movies that you used to watch when you were a kid, some of the stuff that they do now is like stuff that you can actually pick up on now is like if you go back and watch Aladdin or Mulan, or like those movies, like some of the stuff that they say or you didn't actually get back then, it's insane. It's funny though. Did you watch? Yes, I did. Of course, I watched Star Wars. Why wouldn't I watch Star Wars? Who didn't watch Star Wars? Star Wars was amazing. I mean, the movie was really slow paced, and I understand why they did what they did, but everything's gonna be most likely explained in the next movie. You got to think about it as the trilogy. Like, not every trilogy isn't gonna have. It's gonna have like the best movie, and then there's always one that's gonna be like, it's really not that good. But then sometimes that happens. I mean, they have to get through all that story or that dialogue for stuff to make sense later on. Just like One Piece, look at all the amount of stuff they had to get through before we have like Marine Ford or like all these amazing stuff that happened. Like, you have to have context to some of the stuff that's coming up, or it's just not going to make any sense. That's why the movie was 2 hours and like 30 minutes or something, 2 hours and 40 minutes or something like that. It had to be a long ass movie to get through the amount of stuff, the amount of characters that they had, and then the amount of stuff that they had to cut out, and the amount of stuff that just couldn't fit into a movie because it would be so long to explain. I mean, sometimes they have to do that in order for the next one to actually make sense or to actually be somewhat good. Or maybe we'll pick up on stuff after the next one comes out and then we'll actually be like, oh, that actually makes sense now. But yeah, I love Star Wars. I remember when the trilogy came out for when I was little with like Anakin and stuff like that. I remember when those came out. I actually went and watched those in theaters. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Back in the 90s. But yeah, there's like in trilogy sometimes you just got to have those movies where they're just explaining stuff or getting little bits and pieces ready for the next one or stuff like that. So we'll see what happens in the next one. But yeah, the Star Wars movie, I like parts of it, but some of it was just like I would have went in a different direction. But we'll see what happens in the next one. I'm so curious what happens in the next one. Star Wars is not the kind of thing you like. Yeah, some people don't like it. I mean, everyone has their own taste. Just like I don't really watch horror movies, but that's not because I find them scary or anything. I really don't care about. It's just I don't know. They don't do anything for me. They're just basically the same thing over and over. But you can say that about anything though. So I don't know. Some horror movies I like they're really good. Like some of the classics are really good and stuff like that. But some of the stuff is just like, eh. Like some of the stuff that they come out with now, I'm just like they're just so bad. Like they had that one on Netflix where the kid, um, I forgot what it was called, The Babysitter or something like that. I forgot what it was called. That one was like, I don't know. I'm not really into horror movies. Like that's just not my genre. Like I don't mind watching it, and it's not really that scary and stuff like that. But it's just I don't know. It's just not my thing. I guess some of them are though. I guess it depends on the movie itself though. Johnny English, yeah, I've watched that one. Mr. Bean, um, yeah, I think I would like. I'd rather watch comedies and stuff like that. Because if I'm going to watch a movie, I'm just sitting there relaxing, laughing, turning off my brain, not worrying about it. I don't like how some people are like, this movie that makes sense, this, and that. They complain about the movie, and it's just like it was just for you to watch a movie, turn off your brain, and not really think about it too much. Like the movie is not there for you to complain about this or that and this. Just watch the movie. The Shawshank Redemption. Oh my god, my dad used to watch that thing on repeat, like a lot. I'm like, oh my god, the dude with the pot of meat and soda crackers. He used to quote that movie so much. I think that's why I don't really. I mean, it's a good movie. I just don't like it because I used to have to watch it all the time, and it's like a really long movie, and I'm just like, but yeah, it's a pretty good movie. Like now, I could probably watch it because I haven't watched it in years, but yeah, my dad used to watch that thing a lot, man. Yeah, they used to like that movie, but yeah, some movies you just gotta turn off your brain and watch it, and not really worry about this or that, or people pick at stuff, or that didn't make sense. Just watch the movie. It's not supposed to make sense sometimes, or they try to make something that wasn't supposed to make sense in the first place. They're like, how does that work? But yeah, I think horror movies is my least favorite genre. Like some of the movies are pretty good. Like if it's a pretty good horror movie, I'll watch it. But if it's not, then I'm just like, do I really just want to watch people getting flung around, uh, cut open, this and that? And I'm just like, not really. Like with the whole ring thing and stuff like that. Like I watched those movies and I'm just like, yeah, this is not a good movie for me anyway. It might have been a good movie for other people, but for me, it was just like, nah, I'm not too keen on that. Mine is more action, comedy. I even like the romance movies. Like most people are like the chick flicks and stuff like that. I'm like, some of those movies are actually pretty good if you actually just sit down and watch them. But people complain about them so much. You're a dude, you're watching that movie? So what? You watch freaking this movie? Like, you can say that about anything. Like, some people watch freaking SpongeBob. Some people watch this or that. I'm just like, and you're complaining about me watching a girly movie? Like, what? I don't know. I'm like, what are you gonna do when you actually get a girlfriend and she actually wants to watch that movie? You're gonna sit there and complain about it? No, you're gonna sit there and watch it. So you might as well freaking learn to actually like watching some of those movies. Like, I grew up with freaking my mom and my sister, so sometimes I had to sit through those movies. I mean, some of them aren't that bad either. Yeah, when you grow up in a household full of girls, you tend to watch those movies. I got used to them though. Some of them are actually pretty good as well. But yeah, it's crazy how much people like say all kinds of stuff about certain movies, but then they go around and then they hide what they actually like watching. Like some of those TV shows, like I know some dudes that like watching the Real Housewives or stuff like that. I'm just like, it's fine. I mean, you like what you like. It's not that bad. Plus, you'll find other people who like it as well. I mean, look at the whole brony thing. I mean, I'm not into My Little Pony, but hey, to each their own. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about it. There's the cat, by the way, and he cries every time I'm recording, without fail. And no, he's not crying because he's hungry. He's got food. The dog, I think, is actually eating his food. But freaking cat, man, freaking cat. But yeah, I do like watching a ton of movies. I think that's what I grew up doing, watching like movies and stuff like that. Because that's like the easiest thing to do with your family and stuff like that. You'll sit down and watch a movie or something. Instead of like game night, it was like movies. Go out to the movies. But I think I'm the only one in my family that watches that. Well, not in my immediate family that watches anime. I don't know if anybody else does. I don't know. I watch a ton of that too. Or read a ton of it. Catch up on the manga, stuff like that. Watch a ton of I don't know. I usually stick to comedy and stuff like that. I mean, I'll go watch other types like on Netflix and stuff like that. I usually go watch a ton of stuff. Like what was that Netflix movie? What was it called? The one that came out with the FBI thing. Oh, I forgot what it was called. What was that movie? I watched that. That was so good. Mindhunter. That was a good series. That was more horror, not really horror, drama, suspenseful. I don't know what it would be classified as. That was a good movie though, or a good series. Can't wait for the next season. Stranger Things, stuff like that. I don't know. I think I just pick and choose what I want to watch. Yeah, yeah. I just said yeah. Yeah, I did watch both of them. Stranger Things 1 and 2. Although I'm not keen on the second one. The first one's really good. The second one's like, I kind of know what you're going for, but honestly, maybe if in the next one it'll make a little bit more sense. But I don't know what they're gonna do in the next one. Like the first one was so good, and the second one was a little bit of a letdown for me. But I could see it coming back maybe in the third. Stranger Things 3 if they do it. I don't know. Most likely they will. I mean, the amount of money that thing made them on the first one and then the second one. Yeah, I tend to watch like to watch a lot of things. Like I'll go out to watch some of the new stuff, like the Star Wars one. Oh, that was pretty good. Thor, I watched that one recently. Um, or some of the other movies that came out recently. Oh, hold up! I didn't even know this Christmas thing ended. Retro Christmas. Let's go. We'll listen to this. I didn't even know the music stopped. No one said anything. Oh well. Well, we were talking anyway, so. Plus, we're almost done. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of movies lately. Yeah, there was Thor. There's the Justice League or whatever that came out. What else came out? I'm trying to think what comes out this week, or not this week, this month. The Bright movie. I don't know if you guys watch that on Netflix. I kind of know what they were going for there, but honestly, it was really much for me. It was a letdown. I thought it was gonna be so good. Like it had such good concepts, such good like creatures, such like there was so much good stuff about that, but they just didn't utilize anything in that movie. Like you had fairies, you had orcs, you had like all this stuff, and for me it was a letdown. That movie was just it could have been so much better had they just changed a few things, but yeah, that Bright movie was like I was expecting so much out of it, and it just I was like, it was such a letdown. Maybe if they make a second one, which I highly doubt, they'll answer some more questions. Like it was so good, it was like getting there, and I kind of knew what they were doing, and it was really predictable. But I think they should have started somewhere else in that movie. Like we got context of certain things that happen and stuff like that, but then it's just like you don't actually get flashbacks from the past or stuff like that. They talk about it a lot. I'm just like I kind of want to know a little bit more about it. Like if you're gonna continue to talk about certain things, I'm just like why can't you just explain some of it in like a little quick flashback, like a minute, 2 minute flashback. I don't know. And then some of the stuff that was happening was just like, they made it all about like, I thought it was gonna be so much different, but they made it to where I was just, I don't know, I didn't really like it. I think it was just a letdown of a movie. And you had freaking Will Smith. Like, come on, that movie should have been so good, and it wasn't. It was just a really drawn out movie that wasn't good at all. Like the whole concept and the creatures, like some of the stuff was really good. It's just they executed it really, really poorly. And maybe if they make a second one, they'll make it a lot better. Cause I mean they could. You're watching it right now, yeah. It's I mean, you're either gonna really like the movie or you're just gonna be like, like I see what they were going with, but for me, it fell short of what I thought it was gonna be. In general, though, like it was an okay movie. Like if I didn't really think about it and I was just watching the movie, yeah, I could watch it real quick, pretty good. But I don't know. For me, they could have did so much better. I mean, they freaking have Netflix backing them, and the person who wrote it was just like, I don't know. It was too drawn out for me. They could have fit all like for me that movie felt like it could have been fit into one episode of like a TV series. Like literally that's what it felt like. I'm like they literally took one episode of a TV series and made it into a 2 hour movie. I'm like if they made this into a TV series that would have been so much better than what they actually did with it. I think that's what they should have done instead. Just make it a TV series instead of making this shitty 2 hour movie that they could have did so much better with, honestly. But I'm pretty sure there's gonna be people out there that's gonna be like, yeah, this is the best movie ever. But yeah, for me it felt like a TV series that was just stretched out into a movie. That wasn't even the full TV series. That was like maybe 1 or 2 episodes that they could have fit all that into. Yeah, they should have went to TV. Although they probably couldn't go the TV route because I mean, it's Will Smith, but they could have replaced him with somebody else. I think it would have been a better movie if maybe, or not a movie. It would have been a better TV series if they would have just replaced Will Smith, because I know they probably couldn't pay him that much, and then had some random person or somebody that's not real as well known but not really expensive or whatever, and have a TV series out of it, and it would have been a freaking really good. Like, because there's certain parts in it that are just like really good, and then it's just like, I don't know. I think they tried to do too much with the movie, and it was really drawn out. And because like you said, you're watching it, if you watch it and it's, for me it felt like if look at it like a TV show, it's just like they could have made it so much better. Plus TV shows, you can actually draw them out and make them like an hour a piece, and then you get a 10-hour series or 10 episode series, which is basically 10 hours, or stuff like that, where you could actually explain stuff, because they explain like a ton of stuff, and it's just like we have no context for any of that stuff that they're talking about, and it doesn't make any sense. Like, you can't say something and not explain what they're talking about, because then it, like, the people that are watching are just like, what the hell are they talking about? And if they would have just made it into a TV show, started off with the first one, made the movie into like the first 2 episodes, and then they could have did freaking flashbacks and this and that, it would have been such a good movie. Like, some of the creatures in there, the whole fairy thing, like, I was just like, that was so good. But it fell short for sure. Yeah, if you guys are gonna watch that movie, I would just be prepared for. I mean, it's a pretty good movie in the like to watch it one time, but I will not watch that movie again for sure. Yeah, I think that's why they made it into a movie though, because I was like, Will Smith had to have been paid a lot of money for that movie. Plus, it's Netflix. I mean, they spent like $1 billion on all their TV shows and movies and stuff like that. I mean, look at Stranger Things. After a certain point, they're not going to be able to make any more. Like the first season, okay, probably didn't cost them that much because the actors and stuff like, they didn't have to pay them all that much because it's the first movie. Stranger Things 2, they probably got paid a little bit more unless they made a contract deal for 2 movies or whatever. But let's say they want to make a third, fourth, or whatever. The more the more the series goes on, the more they're gonna have to pay. Like, same with The Walking Dead. Like, if you guys ever watch that, like, there's a reason those characters get killed. Well, like, they get killed off because of the freaking the actual series. But like, there's a reason some of those characters get killed off, or they just don't want to pay them, or they don't get as much screen time because they make a deal for maybe like 3 or 4 episodes for a certain amount of money or whatever. But yeah, the longer the series goes on, the more they make. Like with Friends, they were making millions per episode back with their seasons and stuff like that. Because Friends was such a big series, it was insane. And they're making like $1 million an episode, which is crazy. But after a certain point, they can't keep paying more and more and more. They just end up cutting the series off, which is why a ton of series just end up done. Although I don't know how they do some of these longer series, like CSI and stuff like that. I wonder how much those guys make. They got to be making quite a bit, but I'm guessing they switch out characters and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't really watch those series, but they're like on the 20th season and stuff like that. I don't know. They gotta be doing something. But this is gonna be our last fight. Damn, that took me 2 hours and 30 minutes almost. Why is this not working? Come on, there we go. Oh my god, I spent too much passes. Anyway, this is gonna be this is gonna be the last fight of the Jingle Bells event 2. Probably gonna end it here. Go get packed, go get ready for my trip. I will be having videos out for the next like 2 days or 3 days or whatever. I will have mutant videos out. I don't know how many I'm gonna get done before I leave. I will do at least 2 PvP videos. I have the mutant videos for the winter skin characters, which I'll be putting out. I think I'll just put them out 2 at a time. I will accept your request. I will be doing. What else am I gonna be doing? Oh, Fairy Tale, Hunter x Hunter, Special Awakening, or whatever it's called. What else? There's some other videos that are gonna be coming out. I'll start setting those up and setting them up to go live tonight. So expect videos for at least the next couple of days, even though I'm not gonna be here. And then when I get back, we do have Anime Ninja, we have PvP resetting, we have DBZ Online, we have a ton of videos. Freaking A, really on the last one? Yeah, we have a ton of stuff resetting by the time I get back, so I will be doing all those videos. What's going on, Dragon? Long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. Been seeing you streaming other games and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna start streaming when I get back as well. I don't know if I'm gonna have commentary on each and every one of them, but on the Xbox, I have that Play Pass or whatever for a month. Because it was only $1, so I was like, I might as well buy it. But I'm gonna be playing the Dead Island, even though I've already played it. I kind of want to go visit it, finish it. They had the Gears series, which I might go back and redo each Gears game. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get a ton of videos though, but I think that's what I'm gonna stream when I get back. And of course, I'll stream Mutants and stuff. But anytime I get time to stream, I will. I'll throw it together for you guys and stream a ton of different games. Like I have Call of Duty and stuff like that, which I was streaming when it first came out. I kind of stopped a little bit just because I didn't have as much time to. I will get back to that. Oh, look at that. We completed the event even though I didn't actually complete it because it freaking crashed. My bad. I'm gonna cry. You notice I still stream that surprise. Yeah. Yeah, I will be doing more in terms of videos, so hopefully you guys don't mind, but I gotta make it some way to where I could at least make freaking a couple more bucks off of YouTube for actual videos, like giveaways and stuff like that, because I was doing that before, but now I don't make anything off of YouTube. It's so bad. It's gotten so bad that I can't really do anything anymore. But I think if I increase the amount of videos and stream a lot more and stuff like that, we should be fine. We could at least start topping up on certain games again. How do you notice? It's because I'm always on YouTube. I'm always checking my YouTube. Plus I think I'm subscribed to you still. So, yeah, I always have my YouTube. I'm always checking it. I'm always looking. Just because of my own videos and stuff like that, I always have to look. So I always see videos going up and stuff like that. Oh, you got let go from Freedom? That sucks. Go with Cursed. Cursed is probably the better one to go with. The one I'm in is kind of sucky. So, yeah, we're kind of stuck here though. But yeah, I gotta like increase the amount of videos. I gotta find games that I'm gonna continue to play that people actually want to watch. Like I had multiple series before, if you guys think about it. I had like 3 or 4 series that I used to play all the time. They used to get a ton of views. Now I don't really have that. I have like Mutants, yeah, Bleach a little bit, but those are only like summoning videos, and that only happens every once in a while. Um, yeah, just like I gotta find games that I'm gonna continue to play, and I'm just gonna start putting out videos. Cause like one of the videos I played last year, like I just made one video of it. It did so good, so I'm just gonna start doing that again, and maybe we'll hit another good video. Cause that video alone was like 200,000 views. So play League of Angels 2. I stopped playing that a while back. You have VIP 9 on there? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna start trying to find games to play. I have a ton of mobile games that I have recorded, so I'm gonna start putting those out. I'm gonna start uploading daily like I used to. So yeah, expect a lot. Try to get back up there in terms of views and subscribers and stuff like that, because I used to get almost 500,000 views a month, which is freaking insane to think about. So we're aiming for that again, and then just aiming on getting more subscribers as well. Freaking cat. Damn, that's crazy. Oh my god, this freaking cat. Shh. Hush. Oh my god. Don't ask me why he cries. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing YouTube a lot more like I was before. Cause I can do it. It's just I haven't been. Like if I could do it like last year, I can do it this year or this coming year. I'm gonna see if I can do it a whole year, which I highly doubt. But hey, we can always try. Try to get back up in terms of. Why did it go to those 3? That's kind of weird. It normally goes to these 3. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to get more stuff done. Get more mobile games out. Get more games in general out. I'm gonna start playing. Why is it doing that? That's so weird. Did they change the way it actually freaking? It used to be these 3. It's pretty weird. Yeah, I'm gonna start streaming when I get back for the Xbox. I have that pass which has like a ton of different games, and I kind of want to go back and complete some of the games. I still have to go back and beat Fallout 4, which I still haven't beaten. Maybe I can get enough money to get the season pass, because I think it was only like 20. I think it was on sale for like $25. So I might do that. I have Call of Duty, which I play all the time. I just don't actually upload. Like I usually drop like 40 kills. Sometimes. I've been doing that lately. Even though I should start like literally recording that, or actually just streaming it. I've been playing a ton of Fortnite on Xbox as well. I kind of want to play it on the computer, but yeah, the mouse and keyboard I have are just not as good. And if I start playing it on the computer, I'm gonna freaking play it all the time, because I could already tell. Like, just me playing it on the Xbox, I'm like, dude, I love this game. I just don't want to get addicted to it, because then, yeah, I won't get anything done. But yeah, I'm just gonna start doing everything. Start streaming and or putting videos up of games that they send me, because I always get games codes and stuff like that. So we'll see how it actually works out, and hopefully we can stream a lot more, because if I start streaming a lot more, 100% we'll be good. But I just gotta start streaming a lot more. You have Christmas tomorrow? Are you guys a day ahead of me? Oh my god. Tomorrow for me is the 24th. So We have tomorrow and then the next day. Yay! Oh man, they're cooking too. I can't wait. Oh my god. But yeah, I gotta start making more videos and stuff like that. If I want to actually continue to do YouTube and stuff like that, I gotta start actually doing YouTube. Unlike now, I'm not really doing it as much. You celebrate on the 24th? Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Yeah, that's cool. Like for me, it's all about the movies, the food, the lights. Not really about the whole giving and stuff like that. I'm just like, it's just whatever. Yeah, I didn't know they celebrated on the 24th. That's interesting. But I gotta start streaming a lot more. Start playing different games. Like I have all those games and stuff like that. I just never play them. Same with Steam. I have a ton of games on Steam, especially the ones that they send me. Just never play them. I don't know why. Even though people pay for those games, and I'm just like, I don't want to pay for it. Or I don't even want to pay or play. And I usually get them for free. Or if I just ask the developers, they usually just give them out for free for people that do YouTube or Twitch and stuff like that. Which at some point I'm gonna have to start doing too. Start streaming everything. Cause like I usually play Call of Duty for like an hour or two. Not every day, but every couple of days and stuff like that. Like yesterday I was playing it for a few hours. Played a little bit of Fortnite. I played a little bit of Halo, stuff like that. They're all blocked from streaming. Yeah, I have an Elgato, so I don't really have to worry about that. I really wish I had a PlayStation so I could actually play some of the games that are on there, but yeah, I don't have enough money for that stuff. I barely have enough money to pay the bills I have to pay, so but just gotta start doing YouTube a lot more. You're not gonna buy it when you're, yeah. I mean, even right now, it's not even that good. Like the whole like YouTube ad thing and stuff like that, it's so bad right now. It's not even like so many people are just end up giving up or quitting and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I'll stick it out. Just keep going. I gotta start adding the sponsors and affiliate links. Like if you guys go down in the description and stuff like that, at the bottom you'll see them. I gotta start doing all that stuff too. I gotta start doing. What else is there? I don't know. There's a ton of ways to make money off of YouTube. You just gotta want to do it. Gotta go for it, and yep. Maybe you can make more money on Twitch. I mean, you probably could, because you could just get the affiliate, and then once you get that, getting the subscription button's not that hard. I know people who have it who only have like 30 viewers at a time. It probably wouldn't be that hard to get to. It's just when you're streaming on like a platform like that, you have to stream every day or you're not gonna go anywhere. And currently, right now, I just don't have a way to do that. Yeah, they have the whole bit system and stuff like that. Yeah, I might stream on Twitch every once in a while, but It just sucks because there's no way to move the video over to YouTube. But then again, like if I'm streaming on Twitch, I can actually play music that I actually like because they don't really care for some reason. You can actually just play copyrighted music, although they mute your video afterwards, but during the time that you're playing it, you're not worried about that. So I don't know, I might do that for like Call of Duty or stuff like that. I don't know, I gotta figure it out though. I like Twitch just because I can play whatever music I want and not worry about it. But when you're on YouTube, you have to watch what you're doing, or else you're gonna get copyright strikes, stuff like that. So, and then of course on Twitch you have to have like a cam. Well, you don't really have to because people have made it without it, but a lot of people like the cam and stuff like that. Which I guess if you're live streaming, it's a lot easier than making videos for it. So I don't know. Plus you gotta like move your viewers over to Twitch, which is hard to do because I used to do that. I don't know if you guys remember, if you guys were subscribed that long. I used to like post a video for when you're streaming on Twitch and stuff like that, but then everyone's like, where's the stream, where, and then I'm just like, never mind. So I don't know, I wouldn't mind streaming on Twitch though. I might try it, maybe figure out something that I could stream over there and see how it actually works out. Because I wouldn't mind streaming over there. Plus I can actually listen to music I actually like listening to, which is a big plus. There we go. 3 challenge all tokens, PvP, win 10 PvP fights. We're almost done with this, but yeah, I think that's gonna be about it. Expect more videos. I don't know, I'll figure out something for you too, because I just gotta start doing something. Even if I start losing subscribers from uploading so much like I used to, you still get a lot of views just because you're uploading everything. But I don't know, we'll see if we can figure something out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you guys have a happy holidays. I'll be back on the 26th. I'll try to figure out something for streaming and stuff like that. When I have time, I will. Yeah, with YouTube, you just gotta worry about views. You can have like 10 subscribers, but have a million views. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, make sure you guys look forward to the streams I'm gonna have after Christmas. I'll try to stream a lot more. It all depends on if I have time and this and that. So we'll see how it actually all works out. Expect a ton of different games as well too, especially since I'm gonna be playing hopefully Xbox a lot more. Trying out some of the newer games and stuff like that. Even if nobody watches them, I'll still play them, but we'll see. But we'll talk to you guys later.